Sabby, how's it going? Thank you so much for coming around last night, by the way. Alright. How you been? What's going on? My Wednesday night Jane the Virgin group is now, as of today, going to be my Wednesday night The 100 group. Feet hurt. I hope that's for good reasons. Dance and exercise and happy things. How do I always misplace my phone right before I stream? Oh, here it is. 'Cause I'm always walking around. Oh, that's fun. Did you get anything good? By the way, if you were there, yes, it turns out that, in fact, indeed, like, all of my, like, accounts had, like, signed out of everything. So, I ended up having to... So I ended up spending a lot more time than I was expecting doing stuff. A cart for her baking stuff. A cart. Oh, cart. Okay. A cart. I was doing a context. Like, my brain was doing a context. $7. Holy cow. I managed to spend... Hi, Angel! Alright, let's see how much villager hunting we can manage. Considering I had to do a whole bunch of, like, why is everything signed out of everything? I still don't know what happened to my bot account. I made a better one, though. I don't know if it was hacked. Like, I can't get back into it. I don't know what's up with it. Also... Aw, I'm sorry. That sucks, Angel. What was I just... Dollar Tree! Nice. Wait till you see this sign, guys. The last day that my parents here, I just was, like, in a waking coma. Plain blind. Sure. I mean, you stuck around for my thing last night, like, way longer than, I mean, like, I'm just always appreciative of you showing up. And yeah, like, last night, I was just, like, it was just unbridled, unplanned, just, like, oh my god, I'm free energy. I had no time to, like, do all the prep that I did the first time, but I'm still, hey, Crafty! Thanks so much for posting that selfie, you look great. But yeah, so, new show starting today. So that's exciting. I mean, we'll find out if I don't find someone. Although, yeah. I'm pretty sure that if my people start showing up, I hope that I cleaned enough for company. I put on, like, Bridgerton in the background. I put on the second one, the second season, because a friend of mine posted a thing about Indian girls, and I was like, wait, what? And so that's what I, like, had on while I was just working all day yesterday. It's very good, like, I'm just gonna be productive to things kind of stuff. What is Bridgerton about? Bridgerton is exactly like a kind of Jane Austen type, like, courtly love, drama of, like, British aristocracy, except it's a Shonda Rhimes show where it basically does exactly that, except imagining it into a world where, due to the king marrying a black woman and there being a black queen, there being a much more racially diverse aristocracy. Hey, Distar, how's it going, bud? So it's basically exactly Jane Austen type stuff, except more diverse racially. And also just like, you know, stylish and modern and stuff, otherwise. Seen the first season until today, because it was like, okay, this is fine. I wasn't grabbed by it, but, and like, I don't think I was grabbed by it. Like, I get it, and it's great. But I wasn't grabbed by it, but I watched, but I watched it because it was like the perfect kind of like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna keep falling over, and I decided not to fix it because I think it's funny. That's what I was gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna keep falling over in this game because I think it's funny. I have a date tomorrow, which is why I can't do, I can't go to Derby tomorrow. Although, my buddy was just messaging me about going to, hun, I don't know, because I'm just gonna, like, I'm just gonna, like, do this and hope I get someone, and if I don't... No! Damn it! Why? Must not rush click, must not rush click! Why? Holy cow. Angel, just whatever you want. I can even send the extras back. I kept sort of staying up all night while my parents were here, just being like, I think it was just a little bit of like, oh my god, I'm alone energy, and doing a ridiculous amount of work that just like went very quickly on my island, and it's so cool. I love it so much. I'm very excited. I love having my other room now. Now that it's clean and I get it back, my place is suddenly gigantic. You'll never see the cats again. They're in the sun, on the bed, in the other room. The wine I shockingly didn't cork after everyone went, Saf, no, when I opened it with my teeth. Ah! Alright, who are you? You are... I think I've had you before. There is a tiny delay because I'm playing it on the computer monitor, and it makes me click badly in multi-click situations. It's tiny. It's a tiny delay. Anyway, that's so much more boring than any other thing I could, like, be saying. And there were things. My god, I'm so scattered right now. I have, like, 18 different thoughts in my head, which is better than, like, especially the last day that my parents were here. I was zonked and had no thoughts in my head. And then I just put on season 2 of Bridgerton and, like, cleaned the whole place and ran around. And then I just, like, babbled a lot last night at my After Dark. I think that's, like, it was my first solo After Dark, but it kind of was mostly just, like, Saf lets off steam, first night alone, After Dark, having had no time to plan. But, oh my god, I want everybody to know all of all of the jokes. Oh my god, from Kit's supreme drunkenness. It was fantabulous. And while I was fixing the bots, I actually like got a couple of other clip commands working. There's only a couple on the ones that are not only furs. Like there's a Sapphic Shanty, and there's what's the other one? Well, Yeet Thyself should work now. Oh right, that's why this came up. Sabi, you should try Yeet Thyself and see if it actually works now. Now that I like fixed everything. Ah yes, I keep falling and I like it. It's cute. Ha. Who are you? I don't know you. Alright, your turn.
It's my turn. Alright. Ah. That was some follow through. That's amazing.
Okay, so the reason that I'm falling is because I went to get a Katrina fortune, and I got a like bad luck with health fortune, which basically just means I have to eat twice as much stuff to like move things, which whatever. Especially since cooked food is like whatever, but it doesn't matter. Basically, but the other thing is that it means that you'll fall when you run around, which I think is just hilarious. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. Gonna start the 100. Oh my god. I have so much going on. I was like gonna go to Kit's place while he was gone, but I don't even know if I will because I just have like, well, first off, I'm just like having a love affair with my apartment right now. Me and Kit's apartment, like, we've been doing plenty of dates recently. And I think my own apartment needs some attention. But also I just have so many plans, and so yeah, oh, that's the thing I was saying, which is that my buddy was just messaging me about possibly going to do some airsoft this weekend, which would be a big thing for me if I like went and got my shit together to do airsoft without Kit. Granted, this would be a much more manageable affair, it would be more local, and I would still have a guide, another buddy. But it would still be a big deal because I'd never, like, you know, breaking the seal on any new, any new activity is, a whole thing for me. Things are just, like, 1000% easier once I've done them once before. Speaking of which, I think I'm doing my taxes tomorrow. And I am officially, I believe, not going to... no, I'm just, no, I'm not going, no. Angel, I'm not traveling, I'm just doing, I'm villager hunting. Yeah, but I mean, I don't need them unless I run out. And you could also, like... Yeah. And, like, I've got my movie night. I gotta hustle. Not my movie night. The 100 night. So I gotta hustle. Besides, you could, like, mail them. Gotta hustle, gotta hustle. Been wrestling bots all day. Don't send me 100 of them. That's too many. I only like want more when I run out, you know? It's funny that I like make this so in honor of the title of the show you'll watch. Oh god. You're such an unbelievable delight. Oh, you're that clay hamster. Nope. I think there are at least 2 villagers who have moved out who I would be down to get back. Oh, that's funny. I started answering that question before you asked it. Two villagers who I've had before who I'd be down to get back, who are Sprocket and Diana. And then there's my usual dreamies, which are Anka and Raymond. Also, I just realized that I have the ability to fully redecorate a house. So maybe I'll, like... I don't know if I've ever even actually seen Piper's house. But I might, like, also at some point soon go and, like, look at my villager houses. And, like, it's, like, the thing that you always wanted in the first place, like, back in the day. Like, I wish I could redesign this house. Like, now you can! And I kind of want to... Also, I just feel so clean. Because I finally got rid of the second account and, like, the house there, and, like, got rid of a whole bunch of, like, extraneous, like, stairs and stuff, and I've been reshaping things in, like, a good, deliberate... I actually like my island again. I'm finally doing the thing that I was, like, advised to do, like, ages ago, and then, like, I lost the Animal Crossing momentum, which is to, what's it called? Condo. To condo the island, which is great because when Marie Kondo became like a big thing, I remember like how much when I actually looked into what it was like, wait, this is the way that I do things for like basically it's like ADHD coping, but like I always thought that it was, like, doing this badly. And you have just reframed it as, like, doing it brilliantly. It's, like, such a type of thing that, like, would have come to me in, like, my later years where like, the way that I do stuff and think about stuff has been recontextualized from, like, wrong and stupid to, like, nope, ahead of the curve. I mean, you guys have seen me clean that way. You've seen me clean and pack that way, where I'm just, like, dump all the stuff on the floor. Separate them by use. Have lots of little boxes. Aw, Angel. You're great. Haven't fallen in a while. Let's fall. Let's fall on the beach. Fall. There it goes. Yay. Wait, who's that? Is that Sherb? Is that... Okay, it's not Diana. I thought it was Diana for a second. Oh wow, you have very big eyes. It's a white goat. Sorry about that. That is, Kit's ringtone. That is not Kit's ringtone. That is Kit's message tone. Which is why I reflexively look at it. I forgot my jumping pole. That's okay, I can swim. I did not forget that, which I usually do. I have a bunch of vines. Oh my god, it's been way too long since I've swam. Swim. Maybe I don't need a jumping pole since I can swim. I'll grab it. I can put the moss down. Hey, buddy. I'm so sad that they stopped giving us... Oh, chevre. Chivri. I don't know you. But I don't know about someone bringing up mom the first time I meet them. Chivri. Oh, guys, at some point, you guys have to, what am I saying? Trigger my new bot because you'll love it. It's perfect. It's almost perfect. I misspelled it. But not because I was whiskey drunk, like when Ackless... When Kit was Ackless and Ackless was... That was a misspelling of, an RPG character name while whiskey drunk. For me, it was just that this keyboard sticks. Okay, chevre. Chivri. Chevre. Chevs. Okay. Not a terrible ranking, but doesn't seem to be my vibe. I can't believe I don't have to just click. Oh man, for months, for like a year, I would just mash the A button to swim. I was wrong. Man, I totally like aggravated tendonitis and everything. Bell bottom J-pop. Pop. Okay, Diana, Sprocket, any like, anyone who fits either the Grecian or the... Oh, there's oh, like some of the new ones like Ione or like the frog that is a scientist. Shit. Who has a pun name? I can't remember. Man, that tiny little delay just makes it so that I can't, like, get into that, like, zoned out place of, like, yes, going over and over again. I'm still mad that the Sunday crossword, like, had that, like, isolated topic of the puzzle word thing that was the last thing that we got, which we had to look up, which was, like, an alternate word for pharaoh that nobody had ever heard of. And we had Egypt in there the whole time, and then tried pharaoh, and that was wrong too, and it turned into like, cause Down for a Cross has like a puzzle check feature. It just turned into like weird Wordle. Who be here? You have a nice tail, but no thanks. I want to live ambitiously right now until imminently people are going to be coming in here. If it takes that long. But I do have awesome stuff to show you guys on my island! Ah! Yay! All of my apartment cleaning energy has helped me get back into Animal Crossing and remodeling and redoing and all that stuff. Yay. Although I now, like, I did actually spend the day... I make it sound like I was wrestling with bots. That's not true. That was just the last, like, couple hours. Most of the day I was just doing more, like, yet more tidying and rearranging of and odds and ends now that my parents are gone, and like everything, like just still refining. And I love it so much, but it is weird because I used to play Animal Crossing when I had like no physical thing for my creative outlet that I could like handle, which explains why I stopped doing it so much, because it was like when it didn't have the executive function to do anything. Aww. Saw it was love. I'm absolutely love. Channel point spam thing. Mm-hmm. I know. Oh, I thought... Yeah, drop, not get. Sure. That actually does make sense to qualify, since you can both drop. You can drop in either to drop or get. But dropping makes more... Dropping is what I assumed you would be interested in doing. Though I do have... Yes, I was teasing you. That wasn't me being that clueless. Ooh, bamboo. I can do my trick. Ooh, who are you? Olive. You seem extremely sweet, and I'm not feeling it. What's wrong? Yes, go bamfing. We should check on our emotes. Speaking of bamfing. You are in a decadent place. Oh, cat! Aw. Okay. Aw, sunset. I didn't think we'd see any cats. Are you distressed that the place is so gigantic? And there's not 3 people in it anymore? The place doubled in size, and the humans that it was accommodating are gone. You are so sweet. Oh my god, you didn't sit, like, on me. You sat right up against me, and I love everything about it. Ah. Oh, my good kitty. You are my good kitty. And I'm very pleased. I thought that I would use my parents' visit to, like, wrangle them to take them to the vet. Turns out that their vaccinations are actually, like, good for, like, 2 more years, which is great, because it's really expensive to take them to the vet, turns out. And so, I think I'm just gonna, like, check and see if, like, there's nothing actually, like, going on with them. They seem healthy. Not injured, not sick. No weird poops. God, you're so sweet. Good kitty. Are you done being sweet now? Kitty Caster? Do you wish to register a complaint? Do you have an opinion about Will Smith? Nope. That is the correct answer. You are not a black person. You are a kitty of color. I wrote a whole thing that was going to be like my only Facebook post ever. For like months. But I wanted to get... Ooh, who are you? Wait a second. Wait a second. Who the fuck are you? Phoebe? You're kind of rad, though. Look at that. Let me check. Make sure you're not, like, really annoying or something. Sisterly. Man, I was hoping that was like a mohawk. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep holding out. Ambition! Man, it was nice to actually have a single cycle sleep. I slept in my own bed, you guys. I slept in a bed. I did not sleep on this couch. I haven't slept in a bed since like October. Not a bed, my bed. Possibly earlier than that. I haven't slept in my bed in a very long time. Possibly last summer? I don't know. Shit. I usually am sleeping in whatever is my streaming setup. I think probably I slept in the bed in September. I definitely slept in the bed in September. I remember. And I slept in the bed again last night. And so did the kitties. That's why my kitty picture, kitty picky from this morning was like, that's not your usual morning kitty picture. It was usually on this couch. And I have a 4th litter box. All these like mundane things that I'm super excited about. I have been titrating my living situation, as with my Animal Crossing situation, into perfect harmony, one piece at a time. And the thing that I've been trying to achieve with litter boxes for the whole goddamn almost 3 years I've had these cats is to make it stop tracking everywhere. And I think I've almost got it down with a fancy new litter box and 3 other litter boxes in very strategic places with fancy new litter mats, of which I have tried like 6 different kinds. Focus. Boom. That's the crucial hit. There is a very decent chance that I will stream again tonight. Because I'm still definitely feeling a whole lot of like, just pent up whatever it is that like being around my parents for an extended period of time was just like, I don't know, like I was just very I was just like kind of censored, sort of like, I don't know, I sort of felt like a lot of my meanness was pent up, and it all came in like racing thoughts today and like running around and stuff, and a little bit last night y'all saw, but I don't see that stopping anytime soon. Who are you? Are you like a koala or a mouse? I don't see that stopping anytime immediately. And, the thing usually ends around 10, so... Gonzo, no. No, I'm not interested in you. So... And I've been, like, I've really been missing streaming, like this. Because even before my parents... He's so gone, Angel. He's like at a fancy party in Miami, but dropped in, I think, so that he could put some channel points into the goals. Yeah. Oh, it was a positive awe, not a negative awe. That's even more awe-y. Awe-ish. But yeah, I was feeling some art and some crafting and stuff coming on before my parents planned to come and visit. And, before they visited, I ended up having to just like do a lot of like a ton of cleaning. So like for a good amount of time, like my streams were like mostly cleaning. So I haven't just like gotten to stream just video games normally. Then I'm just like, I like it, I'm into it, let's do it for a hot minute. So I feel, and it feels so earned now. Place is actually in like a good next phase. I totally do have the setup to do art streaming now and craft streaming, which is great. I have tons of plans. Very excited about roller derby, the prospect of roller derby, despite the fact that I'm also terrified. Because every single time I've tried, like gotten all excited about taking on like a sport or an activity that required me to like do things that are very ADHD unfriendly, like, you know, decide to go to a thing consistently at a time, on my own steam, and I've just like always failed. But I'm not that person, and this is not those things. In fact, like, they reached out to me and like had a whole email exchange with me about like, oh hey, it's Octavian. Oh gosh, you would actually like fit really well. Like, you and Cephalobot, you had all of the like moon stuff in your house. You're very grouchy. You were my least favorite. No, that's not true. Marino is my least favorite octopus. Octavian. No, no. I know that I am not trying to please the breadths of Animal Crossing, getting the most, like, appropriate animals. I want the animal that I want. I had you for a long time. And I don't want you. Soaring Hyacinth. I wonder if my hair will stop being all greasy. My mom made a giant thing of my favorite food, which is a thing that I think she made up, called tuna kebab. So I've been very well fed for the last one night, where I keep getting up whenever I'm hungry, taking a couple of them, sticking them like between bread and eating them as a sandwich. Which is the very non-conservative way to eat them, because when I eat them with rice, a lot more tuna kebab goes a lot further. But I've just been just like, fuck it, sandwich, honk. Also turns out sticking an like a tuna sandwich in the air fryer is interesting. It's pretty good. I broke my rule and got a tuna sandwich in California. I got a tuna melt, something that was called a tuna melt in California, which I'm not supposed to do, because it's never a tuna melt. It's just a tuna sandwich. Okay, there's a bottle that's literally right here. Pierogies! That's awesome. That was the only food that was frequently served to me at my ex-husband's home that I liked. You are also cute looking, but I don't know who you are. And I care about more than looks, but but I do care about them. I'm only human. I still want my Animal Crossing villagers to be cute. Is making a pierogi anything like making a croissant, except with stuffing? A thing that I like to do is get like those croissant things. Gladys, I know you. Maybe I just like have run into you before. Yeah, you are in tier 5. Making a wonton or dumpling, but with potatoes and bacon as stuffing, or cheese. Gotcha, gotcha. Cheese is good, which is why tuna melts are not done correctly here. Nope, stop it. Oh my god, what am I gonna wear for this date tomorrow? I'm so intimidated. That's why I gotta stream tonight. Leave myself no time to overthink and just get hyped and chatty. I have no idea what to wear. Oh my god. I couldn't have less idea what to wear. I mean, it'll be great. I'm sure. Maybe? I don't know. We've been trying to get together for weeks. Only wore once on stream. Oh god. I don't know if I have the confidence to pull that one off. No. Okay, that's a really good idea. The one that Tacos gave me. That's a very good idea, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Maybe there'll be a Fashion Friday. Maybe there'll be a little bit of a Fashion Friday stream on Thursday. While I try to figure out what to wear. Nope. I know, but I don't have confidence in it. Because it's like... I don't know. It's unfamiliar. Wine. What do you do with a useless suffix? What do you do with a useless suffix? What do you do with a useless suffix? Early in the morning. Or is it like... for a date? I don't know. You do nothing and you give up on the useless suffix is what you do. Tee. Yeah, not generally as a human, but possibly in my capacity to hold it together and like date a woman. Which is like, this is even like, the only reason this is even happening is because it's only like half dating a woman. Cause we're actually more like, almost like we met I didn't meet her. Okay. Oh God. Here's the thing, right? So I went to kinky speed dating, and they were short on subs. So me and Kit both did the sub position, and as a result, both of us met the dude in this couple, but not this person. Nope. Yes. Wait. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe? I don't remember. I think that... Anyway, I think it might have met her. I'm not sure. But she ended up giving me a message, which was great. And we've been like chatting with her and her guy, sort of as couples. No! I misclicked! No, Angel, you're just so nice to me. And we've been couple flirting a lot for a while, but there's been a lot of things happening that have prevented us from getting together. And so she's down to get together with just me, while both the boys are actually out of town. I should stop thinking about this. That's a whole tomorrow away. And it does appear that I've finally run down my Slay the Spire wind down game fixation, which is not great actually, because it's whenever I'm in a transition between fixations, it's like it like gets in the way of just stuff like sleep. Nope. No one who looks too delightful. Gotta have a little bit of edge. Man, I lost villagers that I actually liked, like Diana and Sprocket, because of like not playing that much and then letting somebody leave just because I was like, oh, I've had the same villagers for a bunch of time, and then like not playing regularly enough to wait for the little thought bubble to switch characters, and I just like let people leave who I wouldn't have wanted to leave if I was on top of it. At least I actually like basically everybody on my island now. But I could like a lot of them more. No! Come on! Zaf! I don't like waiting, but I just say no whenever it's someone I care about. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Over time, you're gonna like care about them, like a larger percentage of people. But yeah, so but this is when I was like not playing daily, but was also like getting bored of things being the same. So I was just like, whatever, I'll get a new person. So I'd like let the space open up. So my regrets are Diana and Sprocket. Although Diana, to be fair, I can see that like I'm more into Diana now, the same way as Genji, where I have Genji in the perfect place. Like Genji and Diana both would fit that forest so well. And I'm really glad that I'm trying to put houses in like contextually appropriate places based on the thing I'm building. I had Bo for a long time and really wanted to get rid of him. He was like very well liked and I just like couldn't stand him. He was like such a stoner. Very not my vibe. Yes, sir, Mr. Wilbur, sir. Oh, you're one of those lions. I'm gonna be so drunk by tonight, I think. So I think there's going to be a fun post TV watching stream, since there will be no Kit and people leave. And we usually have cocktails, and I've been having way less while my lolly, yeah. That totally tracks as like one of those that's like popular, but like I would not connect with. But yeah, also like when my parents were around, like much less like in the way of like cocktails, wine, stuff. So I've got some indulgence in me. And this open bottle of wine from last night, which I opened with my teeth, against doctor and audience instruction. No doctor, actually, just audience instruction. And audience and common sense. Oh, wow, you're old hamster. You look like Giles. Or you have a Giles vibe. I have all these like thoughts and opinions that are floating around in my head, but in a rare instance of this particular state for me, I'm like not eager to chitter chatter about it yet. I think I'm gonna wait until that eagerness comes and not force it. At least one bit is something that I want to run by Ro. Did I tell y'all that like my parents met Ro? We had like brunch together, and he could not have charmed them harder. They were delighted by him. He had full-on conversations with random people who were just like coming out of the brunch place. And he code switched like hard. This black couple came out. And it was funny because it's the first time that I've ever been addressed by people who like, I think completely read me and Ro as a couple. I'm not saying that I don't think anybody has ever made that assumption before. But in the situation that we were in, my parents on one side, me and Ro on the other side of you know, like being addressed by just like random black people that Ro was just making friends with and making conversations with. I can see how that context makes us way more coupley. And they didn't do or say anything that specifically drew attention to it, but it just seemed like it. I felt it. And it was interesting because I was like, it's so weird that it took so long to feel this. Like, I've also felt it with, like, I have a buddy who's a gay dude. And I have on a couple of occasions, he's white also, because considering I'm talking about, like, visual impressions. On a couple of occasions, had him mistaken for, like, someone that I was, like, out with romantically. Either explicitly or implicitly. Or, like, either it seemed like it in the same way that it did with Ro, or, like, I was chatting up some girls in a bar and they were like, is that your partner? And I was like, nope, he's gay. I also have a whole bunch of financial upheaval will change coming at the end of the month, which is like tomorrow, in theory. So we'll see. I hope I don't rapidly have to start like doing big things, but I mean, I'm not stupid. I have planned for things, but it's going to be a little stressful in the moment, and that moment has arrived. But I couldn't be in a better place and feeling more like just on top of things and good about myself for it. And my parents did not chip away at that. They in their inherent sort of orientation towards being constantly doubtful that I can handle anything myself, they more just made me feel like indignant that anyone would think that I'm not on top of my shit because I feel so awesome. They don't really seem to know how to engage with me in a way that is not sort of taking on the tone of the assumption that like I need help or like improvement. And I found that more tolerable before I felt like this amazing badass that no one should look at and think needs improvement. At least when I like felt like I was a little bit more of a mess, my indignation was more on principle. I actually, in like the last day or so that my mom was here, had to resort to just like pretending I didn't hear the question for a bit. And like they weren't offensive, like they're not the sort of things that like are objectively offensive or upsetting. They're just the sort of thing that like when it's a pattern, like that's the problem. I'm so glad that I put my finger on that because it's very easy to just dismiss like phenomena like that as like, oh, you know, parents make you regress, blah, 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 whatever, no explanation. But I think I landed on one, which is that like it's not that like I'm particularly sensitive to it necessarily. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But a lot of things have changed for the positive, and I've been able to like, you know, transform my way of engaging in those things. The thing that, my God, you again. The thing that makes stuff that seems or sounds small and not like that would never register if anybody else says it with my parents or with my mother, is the pattern. Is the fact that like she can't like, and it's both of them, right? Like except in their own ways. So with my dad, it's like there was this whole incident where we went to AAA because he wanted to like put me on his AAA, and he like had started this whole process, this like 2-day process thing, where like I told him that like I needed to get my car registration done, and he had assumed that I didn't have car insurance, even though I had told him that I had car insurance, and it was a whole thing, and it's sort of like a pattern of like assuming I don't have my shit together on his side, and my mom's pattern of just like always looking for, like always framing every observation, question, confusion, whatever in terms of a criticism or skepticism, and like never just like going along with like my enthusiasm or something with something, instead of just like sort of poking a hole in it, even if they're actually like in theory, even if their actual feelings is that they're like proud of me or on my side or whatever, they just like, I don't know, their input has to be a criticism. And it's that pattern which makes like even small things like infuriating. When it's like, okay, this wouldn't be an issue if you were just like saying it just what you thought, but actually you frame all of your thoughts in this way. And I think the other thing that's been really weird about engaging with my parents this time, I was very curious about what it was going to be like, was that this is the first time that like when I was around my parents, I really, really saw them as like, you guys are very, like, you guys are much closer to peers than I've ever, like, ever, like, processed you as before. And I mean, it's also true. It's also deeply truer, which makes like all of their like helping and input and stuff like much more annoying. And like the concept, no, it's not like huggy stuff. It's just like prattling on because I'm not like I wasn't like upset. It was just like exhausting. It like drained all my beans. Because like we had a nice time, but the way that they like talk to me and stuff, it's like they have a special they have like special leave to talk to me and treat me in ways that other people don't get to do because I just don't engage with people who don't respect how I want to be engaged in some way. Aw, thank you, Angel. I think I was reading into that the usual, yes, the usual sort of I guess like the cultural habit. I forget the word. Also, I was having a conversation with y'all about therapy, and I actually scheduled some therapy. I forgot that part of the reason that I was having trouble scheduling it was because it was interfering with streaming a lot. Oh, you're Renee. But no, thank you. But I got a proactive email from BetterHelp with like a bunch of times that my therapist was open. So yeah, you guys reminded me about therapy. I mean, I'm very stressed out about any money that I spend at all, starting in April. So I'm well and truly on my own. But I will figure it out. Because I'm smart and resourceful and make good decisions. And I've planned for this. But it's still going to be stressful. God damn it. Am I out of NMT? Is that what's happening? Yep. You get a knight in shining armor me here? Would you like me to open my island, or do you just want to send stuff? Or I can just go and print stuff for me. I do not feel entitled to your tickets. My love. Because I'm not entitled to your tickets. I mean, fair enough. Okay, do you want to send, or do you want to... Or do you want me to open my island? Yeah, fair enough. What's your house look like? It doesn't let you send stacks? That sucks. Because 20 would be fine if you can send stacks. Right. I'm gonna put on a... Okay. Ha. Still funny when I fall. Let's do a little bit of... Moonlight Decadence Club. In the meantime, while we figure out what's going on with the tickets. Or if I'll have to gasp print them myself. Whole bunch of drinks. Some white towels. Ooh, I was very excited about this. Some vases, cube lights. Awesome, thank you! Yay. Oh, I got a bunch of donuts. Huh. Sparkling cider. Yeah, that's totally not champagne at all. What else we got? Aroma pot, decorative. Ooh, the poster stands and the light boxes. Let's try the poster stands that I'm very... Thank you. In like a daze, I just sat making this like all day, the last day that my parents were here. It was like I couldn't do anything else with... I couldn't like do anything with myself. They were sort of packing and stuff, and I was like, well... Okay, we've got poster stands, backlit sign. Ooh. Dang it. Dang it. I'll deal with you later. The space bar. I don't know whose idea that was, but it's the space bar now. Because that's genius. Where's that bistro table? Ain't it great? I don't know whose idea it was, but it was someone's on the stream. Oh man, I just realized that using those signs is also particularly funny because it looks like a space bar. The light up signs look way more like a space bar than. All right, cool. That's great. Maybe put some more drinks about. Oh no, those are the same. Nope, can't have that. Dang it. No! So much destruction. Alright, I won't fix that now. I'll fix that later. Although, my god, I can't believe they didn't fix that. Got a dance floor. I didn't even aspire to a dance floor for a while. Alright, put away all the superfluous things. And maybe take out a pole. Should speed things up considerably. Not as much as not playing on the computer would. I could do that. Okay, I think I might do that even though it messes everything up because I know that I have a hard stop. Means that I can do more with the generous NMTs. This means I have to pay much more attention to the chat. Ah. There we go. All right, to my... Wow, I managed to not fall. Wait, nope. Oh, there's nothing here. But maybe now as it connects. Yep, there it is. It's there now. Hooray! Aw, yay! Thank you! Hooray! I should demolish all of the red roses on my island that are not these. And then all red roses that are on my island, that's not true because of breeding, but in theory all red roses on my island would be descendants from the Valentine's roses. The nose! You guys have great... Ah, the nose is a great umbrella. Let's do this! Alright, let's see if I get into a better rhythm this way. Whoa. a waka. No. Alright, now that I actually have the NMTs, let's get into that rhythm. Zen me out, son.
I dare you to hydrate
Oh,
with water.
Sabby. Well, I got you. 'Cause look. If I weren't on top of my hydration, would I be able to grab water that easily? Well. I know that I haven't drunk the water yet, but I just want to start this ridiculous process first. Of way too much clicks. You got around my no hydrate redeem thing. Cleverly. But it's also completely fair, because I'm clearly visibly tipsy. Which is true. Oh, hey, I know you. Chief. Chief is pretty popular, but he doesn't seem like my type. He seems too preppy. Why am I wearing this bathing suit with, like, long white socks? Not even socks, they're like nice white, like, lacy stockings. It's time to remove the bathing suit. It will be less exciting in Animal Crossing because there is no naked step in between removing a bathing suit and being in your next clothes. Although if I ever saw someone do that and they just did like a magic change, I'd still be more excited by the magic change than the lack of nudity. How many glasses of wine have I had? 2? Nope. If I don't find someone today, I will set my clock back so I can keep hunting. And now that I think about it, Angel, you do, like, when you hunt, you'll use, like, hundreds of tickets. I remember. So, man, do you earn them. Because I do remember you saying that you spent 2 hours printing out tickets once. So you also, like, actually redeem them. Gonna have to be somewhat careful about the way that I manage my energy for my company tonight. I should probably not stream later than like 20 minutes from now. So let's see how many NMTs we can burn through in 20 minutes. If not, get lucky. Get ridiculously lucky like Kit with his Anka and Raymond immediately and Audie and just ridiculous amounts of luck. It's you again. That goat. I think I'm going to maybe set the clock back and actually, like, not settle, do this villager hunt until I get someone that I want. We'll see. Oh my god, this is so infuriating. I feel like they put it in to make it harder to do this. To mindlessly villager hunt. Oh hey, are you Zell? No, you're not Zell. Who are you? Haha. You're blue. Bruce. You're kind of cool. But I did just say that I wasn't going to settle for anyone who wasn't, like, someone I really wanted. But it's hard, but I mean, I don't know that I don't want you. Let's see. Let's see how popular you are. Right middle. Oh, you're cranky. Crankies do kind of... Crankies are a bit of a bummer. Oh my god, I saw Cephalobot sitting on a cliff. I was like lower, and it was adorable. Just like all the little like tentacles, just like out, like a like one of those like weenies, like hot dog weenie octopuses, octopides. Octoweenie. It was adorable. Yes. Give me luck. Fall upon me from the sky. I have 15 minutes. Yes, yes. Who are you? Nope. Too sweet. Need someone spicy. Someone who needs a party all night on moonlight kind of island. Or a decadence magical Grecian Asian forest kind of island. With a beach bar. And a magical ryokan. and a museum in a forest. Me. Fly away. Yay. No. No. Wait, it's not a frog, it's a mouse. Not this guy. I was trying to figure out if it was a frog. No, I think it's gotta be a frog. There's a different mouse. I'm trying to remember who the new people are. I wonder what being into Animal Crossing will be like. Because it'll never be the way it was when I first played it. Pandemic. But in theory it'll improve in some way. And there will be a minute. Won't be as long or as hard. Where there's a lot of people playing it and into it. I don't know. I'm very relieved that, I know I talked about this last night, but I'm very relieved that Breath of the Wild has been postponed, which gives me an opportunity to possibly play the new Pokemon game, which feels like giving up on my resolution to not get hyped about Pokemon games a little early, since I made it. But, I mean, Arceus, though. Marina, I get you. This is the first time I got you this villager hunting, but every other time that I go villager hunting, I get Marina so much. Actually, mathematically that makes sense, because I often had a whole bunch of octopedes, and I always wanted to get rid of Marina, and was happy to get rid of Octavian. But, like, Marina I would get rid of, and then, like, Marina would show up constantly because there were fewer octopus villagers than anyone else. And the way that the math works, the likelihood of getting any particular villager has to do with the pool of villagers in that species, which is bizarre. I don't know why they do it that way. No! I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Alrighty. Who are you? Oh, Sky. Kid has Sky, I think. You're kind of cute, actually. Oh, Kid has Sky, I think. Although the wolf girl in me was very, you're a wolf girl. A half wolf, half fox, like mule type thing would be useful here. Yes, yes. Alright, I wonder how many NMTs we've made it through. Because now I'm actually like invested in this race with myself about how many of like the 20 tickets I can get through in like 15 minutes. Yes, yes. Tia, I got rid of you very recently. I had you for a very long time. You're very sweet, but you're starting to get a little too sweet and motherly for my island as it gets more and more. What's the word? Not debaucherous. A little less than that. I like how the island is like taking on my personality as it shifts over years now. It's now been a thing that I've had for long enough. It's been a thing long enough that it's taken on a character shift over time in the same way that like all the other things in IRL do. I've actually had this game and played it consistently in some way or another long enough for it to reflect a change in my like life, personality, and whatever. It's kind of wild. Who are you? Oh god, you're terrifying. Nope, sorry, can't have that. Oh, do I not have Lucky? Because I also want Lucky. I've always wanted Lucky also. Lucky, Diana, Sprocket. The newbies. Anka, Raymond. 6 more minutes. How many can I do? Womb. Womb. Nope. It does help to speed things up when you, like, know immediately. Don't have to go and check their name and stuff. How has it been like 2 hours? That's why I'm glad that I'm actually stopping specifically at a time. So I can, like, chill and tidy and rest and make sure that I'm actually, like, in the correct orientation of energy cycle when I have guests. Four more minutes. How many tickets? Oh, hey! Thanks, Katie. Thanks for the follow. How's it going? What brings you here? Sorry that we're sort of like winding down for the moment. It's a very unusually short stream, but I have people coming over. Are you rodeo? Doesn't matter, you're not on my short list. But I think I'm probably going to keep this day extended so that I actually get someone that I want. Slash like. I think I've done enough like, okay, maybe I'll like this rando. Right now I just really want to hold out until I get someone. Mm-hmm. Come on. So what brings you here? Fellow streamer or just browsing? Woo. Oh gosh, yeah. I'm not in an area that rains much, but we have like one of those like newsworthy storms hitting at some point soon. And I'm very wondering what type of newsworthy, just like people here get overexcited, or oh no, we don't have the infrastructure to deal with this at all, so it's actually going to fuck everything up if it's even just like a small amount of rain. So yeah, is it like a really bad thunderstorm? That sounds like you don't find thunderstorms cozy. Because I don't find them cozy here. I find them weird. Like, I find it deeply unsettling to the sight. I find the sight of like a palm tree in like gray weather like deeply unsettling. But back when I lived in New York, when I was growing up in New York, there'd be like very cozy, like sitting in like under the big bay window with like a blanket and maybe like a book and like a flashlight or something as like a little kid. It's like a thunderstorm. It's like a very cozy kind of thing. I used to really like opening the door and going outside and like the rain and like watching the lightning streak across like in the distance. I used to quite like running around in the rain. It occurs to me that I never feel that way here. Here rain is just annoying. I love bad weather, but we had 2 weeks in a row of tornadic weather events. Okay, that is very much like how I love my parents, but I just had 2 weeks in a row of my parents here. And yeah, no, there's like, you can get sick of anything. And bad weather is also just like tornadic is just stressful. I don't quite know what it's gonna fuck up. At least that's the impression that I've been getting. Who are you? You're a penguin? Hey, you're Cube! Okay, you're kind of cool. Which is hilarious because it's exactly 6 o'clock, which is when I said that I was gonna call it. Cube! You're kind of neat. Look at your weird eyes. You're terrifying. Brain freeze. Oh my god, you're kind of cute though. Oh, you could go to my bar. You can go to the ice bar. Okay, I like you. Okay. I can't believe this. I can't believe I got a thing that I want at 6 o'clock. Even so, he's not even like a person I'd really thought about getting, but there's just something charming about you. I like you. I got one at the last second! Although it doesn't exactly count because I actually still did the thing that I said I was not going to do. Piscetti! Oh my god. I said I was not going to just like go with someone who I didn't know. I was just like, ah, you're kind of neat, let's do it. I was like gonna go for somebody that I actively wanted, but nope. Fuck it. We'll see how long this Animal Crossing kick actually lasts. Maybe I'll be able to get... Maybe I'll be able to do it next time. How many do I have left? 5 left, so it took 15 more. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, buddy. Hoping we don't lose power. Working on an epoxy cup for my boss tomorrow, and I need the cup turner to be on epoxy, like epoxy resin. Okay, I'm sorry, but like I gotta bounce because I got people coming over. But I hope you'll chill again in the near future, and let's do some raiding. Mwah! Thanks everyone who hung out. I love y'all. I got a date tomorrow, but I might stream. But I don't have to stream villager hunting, but I might stream anyway. And I also might stream after my watch party tonight, and I might be very drunk. We'll see. Let's find out together. I love you all. Weep, weep. Weep, weep.